Okay.
My name is Patio Furniture, and I make what I call poems, and I'm going to read some of them here. Here's one called On Roses and Cats and Things Like That. You slice a knife blade through the stem of a rose, cutting it off from its roots. Nothing shows by way of grief or rebuke in the flower's face. It stays on being lovely, though a terminal case, decorating a table or pinned to a lady's shoulder. Is dying young and lovely better than dying older? Does the rose know that? If so, why doesn't the cat? I bumbled that last line, but then that's the way it goes. I like to play around with the serious things and the not so serious things. For instance, here's a piece, Advice to a Young God Designing a Walnut. You can lose a nut's core as easily in fat as you can a metaphor. That's advice to all poets. Here's one that I think raises a pretty big question. It's called Big Bang. Obvious a reference to the scientist's way of talking about the creation of the universe. Some say that there go scaffolds in the sky, and that all there's there will yield up to pie, or yield to prayer. The good God's saving grace, they say, will let us map all space and all its flickering fires, know that plan whereby all things are laid, made even man. But this I know, hungering heaven's bread, and this I say, given our daily dread. Whoever did, whatever here's been done, well, what he did was light the fuse and run. So much for that kind of thing.
Can you take a break?
One of my favorite pieces called "Oh Butterfly." A butterfly I saw was staying dry, working his way, flip-flopping through a raindrop littered, full of sunlight sky. I cheered him on. I saw him running true, as any loving, living thing must try daily to dodge bullets from the blue. And so many things you run into. You hear something on the radio or on the news, some sudden unexpected things strike somebody down or knock somebody over, and it's just that that bullet from the blue that you try to dodge, but you're not as adept as the butterfly is. I'll bet he got wet that day too. There's a piece that's been a favorite of mine for some time, because I can remember very well writing it, having a drink of scotch and water on a sunny afternoon out on the side porch. I had the place to myself, and it occurred to me, a star or two from here, someone like me sits on what would pass for his side porch and wonders what is going on a star or two away from where he speculates, his feet propped up, his drink of choice in hand, about some sleepless counterpart of his, like me, postulating him, postulating me. You want to check and see if you're getting anything?
Mm-hmm.